Good morning, everyone. We're back here live from New Delhi, India, and it's so nice to collectively meditate with you all again. I hope you've all had a chance to meditate at home, and if you are joining us for the first time, a very warm welcome to you. And a very, very warm welcome to everybody who's joining us from our neighboring countries, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka. And if there's any other country I've missed out, a very warm welcome to you as well. So, Sahaj Yoga meditation is what we do here at We Meditate. It is a form of meditation that was discovered by the very special lady in the photograph here, Srimati Nirmala Devi. And she was also nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize a few times. as a recognition for her discovery of this meditation that's helped and is continuing to help so many people all over the world, irrespective of their background, their culture, their religion, their experiences. It's just like a breath of fresh air, or you can say a beautiful rainbow on a dreary day. That's how we feel with Sahaj Yoga in our lives. So, a lot of people have different ideas or perceptions of what meditation is. So, it's not really focusing your mind on something, it's not really giving something up, it's not sort of, having experiences that are maybe physically out of the ordinary, if I can say, but it is truly a state of being in which we are absolutely at peace with ourselves. We are at peace with our past, we are at peace with our present, and we are also at peace with our future, no matter what it holds for us. And it's of course very easy to say these things and to lecture them, but to live it is always tricky and difficult. But this is where Sahaj Yoga comes in. If one can really be dedicated and true and very sincere about this meditation, then this feeling of being with peace with ourselves, our past and our future, happens spontaneously. You don't have to really try. Of course, there are some days where, things can be a little hard and you might find it a little harder to meditate. That's completely okay. It happens to all of us, even those who've been meditating for a very long time. Which is why there are also further treatments in meditation one can do. Things like foot soaking, things like just sitting on the Mother Earth, on the ground, outdoors, especially if you can sit on the ground. Mother Nature, the grass, really helps to cleanse us and to center us and take away any imbalances that are bothering us. So it really, really helps in bringing us to a state of meditation. So, as always, our session here at We Meditate is divided into two parts. And in the first part of this session, we focus on a basic introductory meditation exercise, which even if you have done it with us before or anywhere else, you still benefit from it. And the second part of our meditation is focusing on a new theme each week. So more on that in a couple of minutes. So the theme for today is what we call our Vishuddhi chakra. So we have these 7 energy centers within us, and in spiritual language they are known as chakras, and in medical science they are known as nerve plexuses. So these 7 energy centers are based at the base of our spine, and they start at the base of our spine, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they run till the top of our head. And these are actually the roots of our being. If each one of these is sort of in balance, then everything that this energy center looks after is also in balance. So for example, we have an energy center at the level of our stomach called the Nabhi chakra. If this is out of balance for some reason, maybe because of our thoughts, maybe because of our actions, maybe because of the kind of experiences, the kind of people we interact with, the kind of environments we've been, it can be anything. Then it affects the center in some way, maybe in a good way, maybe in a not so good way. So, and that of course has repercussions for us. So each energy center has a certain function, and today we're focusing on the throat chakra, the Vishuddhi chakra, that also has certain qualities within us that it looks after. So more on that in a few minutes. For now, we're going to start with our basic introductory meditation exercise. Let's all get comfortable. We can sit on a chair or we can sit on the ground, wherever you're more comfortable. Keep your palms open on your lap. And we're going to be placing our right hand on certain aspects of our being. So I'm just going to quickly demonstrate what we're doing, after which we'll close our eyes and we'll all do it together. So we'll start with placing our right hand on our heart, and then on the left side of our neck by turning our head a little to the right. Then on our forehead, then behind our forehead, and then lastly right on the top of our head. So let's keep our palms open and let's all close our eyes. Let's all take a deep breath and hold it. And slowly exhale. Let's again do that. And as we exhale all the stresses out for the day, let's try to bring our attention within. And now let's place our right hand on our heart. And let's pray to this mothering energy that exists within us. This energy that looks after our well-being every single day, that nourishes us, that gives us the security when we seek it. So this mothering energy is called the Kundalini energy. We can refer to this feminine power as Mother Kundalini. So let's pray, Mother Kundalini, am I the pure spirit? Let's ask this question. Let's take a moment to feel the love and the blessings of this energy that looks after us every day in our heart. let's continue to feel this love and security that we are getting from our hearts. Mother Kundalini, I am the pure spirit. Now let's bring our right hand to the left side of our neck and then turn our head a little bit to the right and close our eyes. And very humbly we can say, Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty of anything. Again, let's wholeheartedly and very humbly say it without thinking about any incident. Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty of anything. Let's move our right hand to our forehead now and close our eyes. Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone. Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone. Let's try not to think about any person or incident. And now, let's bring our right hand behind our head. And again, keep our eyes closed. Mother Kundalini, if I have gone against my spirit in any way, please forgive me. Mother Kundalini, if I have gone against my spirit in any way, please forgive me. And now finally, let's place our right hand right on top of our head. And let's gently massage our scalp in a clockwise direction. So with the right hand, we are gently massaging our scalp in a clockwise direction. And let's pray to our Mother Kundalini. Mother Kundalini, please give us our self-realization. And we can bring our right hand back to our lap after we're done. Just keep our eyes closed and enjoy this state for some time. Let's now open eyes when we're ready. So hopefully you're feeling as relaxed and unburdened as we are. This simple process of placing our hand on different aspects of our being, also known as chakras, directs our attention to those chakras and cleanses it with that power of attention that we get from our mother Kundalini, from our own mothering energy within us. And that's why we're feeling a lot more relaxed and unburdened. And moving on to the theme for the day, which is our Vishuddhi chakra, the level of our throat. So like I said, there are certain qualities associated with each energy center or chakra. And the throat is associated with, of course, our voice, how we speak, how we express ourselves, how we talk to other people irrespective of who they are. And sometimes, one might be in a situation where you're not able to express yourself. You want to write a letter to somebody, but you're not being able to get your point across. Or sometimes, in our speech, we are not able to speak in a very sweet and soothing way. Some people sometimes chronically talk in a bit of a harsh way. So that is all because their Vishuddhi chakra or their throat chakra needs a little bit of love. It needs a little bit of cleansing to be put to a good state so it can shine, and your creativity, your expression, the way you speak, how you speak takes place in a really beautiful manner. And other qualities associated with the Vishuddhi chakra is guilt. So even while doing this introductory exercise, we had placed our right hand on the neck here, because if we feel guilty, it's actually a myth. Whether you feel guilty or not, nothing really changes. It's just you playing games with yourself. It's not constructive for you. But if we can get rid of this feeling of guilt, and you realize that you are just the pure spirit, you're not all these emotions, you're not all these feelings. When you get into your meditative state, automatically you become like that. It's just that we have to try to allow the state to get there. We just have to tap into this energy or this force through a simple meditation exercise. And you might wonder, how can it be so simple and how does it work? But the most vital things in life have to be easy, otherwise not all of us are able to do it. Something like breathing, for instance. So going back to the throat chakra, if we feel very guilty, this chakra gets caught up. Different kinds of medical issues with the throat can take place, not just if you feel guilty, but anything which is not good for the throat chakra. Things like guilt, things like even bad language, things like smoking, that's of course common knowledge. Also, if you are somehow taking too much responsibility on yourself, and you feel it all the time, it affects the Vishuddhi chakra. So it's always nice to be do of course what we have to do, but in a bit of a detached way. And there are many, many more qualities associated with the Vishuddhi, and one of them is witness state. So this state of being very detached, you're doing something, yet you're not so involved in it, but you're doing it. That state of being detached, in which you're just witnessing and you're just doing it, is a blessing of the Vishuddhi chakra being in good shape. So if this Vishuddhi chakra is in a good state, and in our meditation we feel that it's in a good state, then we are able to just witness things as they come. So if there's an event that is maybe too good or too bad for you, you witness it in a very beautiful and calm way. It gives you so much joy. You feel so good. You feel so centered. Not that it makes you passive or dull or boring, nothing like that. The whole idea of meditation that we do at We Meditate is to be so relaxed, so beautiful, so joyful. Always just being so joyful, saying sweet things, making little jokes. It's not something dull and serious and boring. Nothing like that. It's very dynamic, and once you're so centered, you become so creative. Um, but that's a different thing altogether. Creativity is associated with our Swadhisthana chakra, which is here. But now to work a little bit on the Vishuddhi chakra, we are again going to work on our guilt. So we're going to be placing our right hand on the left side of our neck again, and let's again close our eyes, turn our head a little bit to the right. And let's try to feel the space between our hand and our neck. In a very relaxed way. Let's again say this affirmation very wholeheartedly and without clinging on to any thought. Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty of anything. Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty of anything. As I am the pure spirit, and the spirit is emotionless, so how can I be guilty? Now, let's massage the left side of our neck with our right hand gently in a clockwise way. let's bring our right hand back to the ground, to our lap, sorry. Let's keep our eyes closed and enjoy this moment of peace. Now we can slowly open our eyes and let's place both our palms on the ground. So palm facing down, just put it on the ground. Or if you're sitting on a chair, you can just point them towards the ground. And let's close our eyes. And let's pray to this Mother Earth to absorb whatever imbalances that are left within us. While also feeling very respectful for the Mother Earth. Now, Let's bring our right hand and left hand back on our lap. And let's take a moment to see if we can feel anything on the palms of our hands. We might feel something on the left hand or on the right hand or on both. Maybe some heaviness or cool breeze in a particular part. Let's now put our right hand, you can open your eyes, a few inches above your head and see if you can feel anything coming out from the top of your head. It's just a very, very subtle cool breeze or warm breeze, just a hint of it you might feel. You can check with your left hand. One hand might feel cooler or heavier than the other. And when both your hands are back on your lap, let's open our eyes. So, how are you all feeling? I wish we could interact and hear from each other and exchange how we're feeling. But what you can always do is reply back to the email we send you, or you can write to us at wemeditateindia@gmail.com. If you want to share how you're feeling, or you want to learn more about meditation, or you want to attend more classes, it's always free of charge, always will be. You just have to write an email and tell us. So if you're wondering how to meditate at home, you can go to our website wemeditate.co, and there are so many meditations there, short ones, even as short as 5 minutes. You can pick the theme or the topic you want to meditate on and just follow it. Alternatively, if you've joined us from our YouTube channel, there are so many meditations there based on so many different topics. So just pick one and just follow it. And stay safe, everybody. We are signing off from New Delhi now. But wish you an absolutely splendid week ahead. See you next Sunday, the same time, 11 a.m. Indian Standard Time. And now, before I go, I'm going to leave some meditation music on. So, if you wish to sit and meditate a little longer, just keep your palms open, close your eyes, and enjoy it. Okay, thank you. you.